it go?
Well, we're putting money into every aspect of the criminal justice system. So we're putting more police out on the street, 20,000 more officers out on the street. But there's no point asking them to arrest more people and put people away for long periods for serious sexual and violent offences unless you have the places. So we're going to have another 10,000 places. But as you rightly say, I don't want to see prisons just being factories to turn bad people worse. We need to be making sure that they're educated and that there isn't a culture of gangsterism and drugs and criminality in the prison. So what we're doing today is putting 100 million into scans and to checks of all kinds to protect the staff and to stop the prisoners bringing in, to put it bluntly, in their alimentary systems, drugs or mobile phones or whatever, which greatly degrade the life in the prisons. And then, of course, what you also need to do is make sure that when they come out, there is a proper plan to resettle them and to get them jobs. And that is, I think, is a huge national challenge for us. I want to see more companies doing what, say, Timpson's does and taking on ex-offenders, giving them the chance of a path to redemption. That's what we should be doing as a country. And when you talk about, stopping people getting onto the conveyor belt, yes, you're right too. And we should be tackling all the challenges that young people face. And that's why we're putting money also into violence reduction units, so that all the agencies of the state wrap their arms around the problem families that are going to produce the kids that are overwhelmingly likely to get sucked into crime and tackle it that way. That's what I want to see.
A second question on the proposed US trade deal today, that apparently seems good news in terms of allowing better trade with the US. Is that realistic, given that most of our trade is with our European neighbours?
Well, I want to see trade with our European neighbours, and I want to see trade with countries around the world. We've got fantastic opportunities to open that up. Actually, the US market is growing very fast for the UK, but they still ban haggis, for heaven's sake, in the United States. There are all sorts of opportunities we have to open up trade with the US, but that also goes for countries around the world. But, well, you're right, the single biggest deal that we need to do is a free trade agreement with our friends and partners over the Channel.
Because the Americans won't give something for nothing, will they?
In my experience, the Americans are very tough negotiators indeed, and we will do a great deal with them, and it will open up our opportunities for UK businesses and particularly services companies in the US. But yes, it will be a tough old haggle, but we'll get there.